Hello internet world, welcome to my review of the Nacon DAIJA Arcade Stick. This was very kindly sent in to me free of charge by the manufacturer. No money's exchanged hands, they haven't asked me to say anything in particular. I'm just going to share with you my experience of using this over the past few weeks so that you can make an informed buying decision. So let's get on with the review. As I mentioned earlier, this is the Nacon DAIJA Arcade Stick. It's an arcade stick or gaming controller for your PS4 or PS3. Now, this has got some really great specifications and features. Some of them are listed on this bottom left hand corner, including the fact that this is easy to modify. It comes with two stick heads, professional grade components. It's got a customizable plate on the top and also a headset connection as well. If we turn this rather large box over, you'll also get to see some of the features explained in more detail just here, but we're more interested in having a look at the product in greater detail, so let's take a closer look. The first thing you're presented with inside the box, which I must just let you know has got superb packing inside, is this bag here. It's got some stickers and also an overlay card for the arcade stick. Really nice to see that included inside the box, and that overlay would actually go in place here underneath this sort of perspex cover. The arcade stick is very, very heavy. It's a very weighty arcade stick, and you'll have to excuse some of the reflections, but this is a very high gloss surface just here. We've got some little sort of screws that we would need to remove to take off this plate, and then we've got the main control just here, and this stick is absolutely super. It feels so good. I can't really put it into words how this switching just feels so accurate and so responsive. As with the switches in the buttons, they are absolutely brilliant, perfectly weighted, and just feel so true to what you would expect to find in an arcade. I absolutely love the way this front panel looks. We've got a nice area here as well with this texture, so when you're playing you've definitely got a really nice space for resting your wrists down as you're playing. Brilliant design, and it looks flawless, it really does. Now I'll show you some of the connections on the side in a short while. First of all, you can see just sticking out either side here there are two little red buttons, and this is what you're going to press to open up the arcade stick and gain access to all of the connections, because you can swap out these components for different components of your choice if you feel the need to. There's some details just down here about the various button combinations that you can switch out. There's also the tool that's required to remove the top plate there. That's just very nicely set into this padded section down here, and there's also an additional stick top, threaded of course, so you can swap out the ball for this particular head. Very, very nicely done. I love the way it's done. All color coded of course, and just a brilliant design. I love the easy access as well, and then this just clips back down into place. Now you'll notice that there's no cable included. Well, actually there is, because if we switch this up onto this end here, we can open this compartment and the cable is inside this compartment here. It's hard connected in, so you have to like close the compartment down and feed the cable through the gap. USB on this end and plenty of length on the cable, and of course when it's not in use you can simply pop it back down into the compartment and that clips back closed. And then let's turn it onto this side. This is where all of the various connections are. So we have got on this side here a touchpad, which is just so cool to see. So we've got this touchpad area just here. We've also got a platform switch. You can switch it between PS4, PC and PS3. We've also got a mode for the D-pad, so we've got a mode switch just here. So it's a D-pad in the middle, RS or LS on the mode switch, and then we've got additional buttons here, option start. We've also got various buttons here for additional control, including the PlayStation button. It is just so nicely laid out. And if we look on the base, you can see on the base here a very, very big rubber pad. Now we've got some real weight to this, so once it's on your table or desk, it's not going to move around anyway. But the fact we've got this large rubber pad on the bottom really does help with that as well. So my overall impressions of the Nacon DAIJA is that it is flawless. I am so impressed with this. The rigidity of the whole box, the weight, the construction and the controls are simply superb. I really can't fault this one, and it comes highly recommended. If you want to pick up one of these for yourself, then please do check out the links down in the video description. There is also a link down there to the manufacturer's website. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button. I'll see you in another one very, very soon.